Welcome to part 4 of this massive bag, 9 kilogram bag of jewellery that we got from eBay, and we're unbagging and sorting it and seeing if we can find any parts to sell, anything to upcycle, and anything to go into job lots. So, on to part 4. Well, welcome to part 4. As always, we're looking for bits that we can upcycle and to sell just as they are, and bits to go into lots. That's quite a pretty sparkler. Let's try and sell that one as it is. Oh, nice ring. Red enamel. No maker's mark. I think that's on brass. Oh, I like that. Shame it doesn't fit me, but I like it. We'll sell that one just as it is. This is a necklace that's seen better days. It's got some pearls and some elements into it. I think that one can just go into craft. Oh, I think this has got a magnetic clasp on it. It seems to have gathered up everything, staples and all sorts. I'll put these bits into craft. Some of them are quite useful. Have a little look at this magnetic. Goodness, that's got some powerful magnets on it. Everything's stuck to it. How does that work? I'm not quite sure how this goes together. It's a nice... Well, I'm going to have to spend some time working out how that actually sits. I might have a bit missing on that. A plastic flower pendant. It's got a blob of glue on the back. I think it's broken down in there. I think someone's re-glued it, so I'm going to put that in craft. And we've got a clasp from a necklace, a 5-strand or a bracelet in a copper tone. That's quite nice. That can be reused. And make a bracelet and, yep, use your bracelet. That would be nice. This is broken, but it's got an awful lot of wear to it as well. So that can go in craft. And a bit of chain, vintage chain. That's complete. We had a vintage pendant. We'll keep that to one side. All bits of chain, always useful. And a set of bangles. A little stacking set of brass bangles. Oh, priced at £2.50. Yep, they can stay as a stacking set. We can reuse them. And we've got some earrings. Missing the little rhinestones, so they can just go for rhinestone harvest. And that's interesting. How would you wear that? And it's a chunk out one of the central balls, one of the central stones, but that's interesting. I think a few of these pearls have got some wear to them, so I think this is one to be cut up, but I'm not quite sure what I presume it had a chain or something. It was probably a 3-strander. That can be cut up. And this is a memory wire bracelet with dyed blue mother of pearl on, and little dolphins charms at the end. Well, that's all okay. We'll try and sell that as it is. stretchy bracelet. Can be cut up and we'll reuse the beads. This is a mother of pearl on brass. That can go into a job lot stackers. And that's an abalone hearts bracelet, vintage, no maker, but very nice, decent size. Yep, we can sell that one just as it is. Another earring on its own. And this is a little purple necklace. I'll try and sell that one as it is. And here we have dyed mother of pearl. Oh, I'm going to turn you off for a moment. I can hear some music outside. Sorry about that. Santa and his sleigh have just gone past their house, so there was music playing. It's a dyed mother of pearl necklace, rather nice. We'll try and sell that one just as it is. I like that. And a bit of a bracelet, probably. Yep, that can go in craft. Bit of cardboard. Bangle that's got a chip out of it. So that can go in craft. No idea. A V-shaped thing. Oh, got some packets here. This has got a necklace with some nice cat's eye beads on it. We can sell that one just as it is. Bead. Earring. That's dyed howlite. Trying to impersonate turquoise. A little dolphin playing football pin badge. Go win a pin badge lot. Some pearls. These are, yep, fused onto the cord, so not any use at all. Can't reuse those. It's a brass bangle, needs a bit of a clean, but again that'll make it good with the other brass bangles as stacking. Bead. Another broken brooch missing several rhinestones. That can just go for harvesting. Harvesting the beads. And a little crystal bead. That's got it's a tie pin, I think. Tie clip. I think it is. That's got a nice thistle on it. No maker's mark. Might Google Lens that. That's quite nice. Oh, magnetic bracelet. Needs a little bit of a clean up. Again, no maker on it, but I think it's a man's size. Yep, that's definitely for a man, but nice bracelet. I'll sell that one as it is. Bead, part of a watch strap, part of a watch strap that says Skagen. It's a brand of watch I've never heard of. That can go in craft. I'll find a use for that. Single earring, little pearly one, see if that's brought a friend. Another very sparkly vintage brooch. That's got all its rhinestones, but the brooch pin at the back is broken off, so broken brooches lot. That's an adjustable ring that's lost its stone off the top. Maybe that's some more rhinestones for harvesting. I'm not sure what that would have been part of, but we can harvest the rhinestones. Another single earring. A bit of an earring. Sparkly bead. Another bit of an earring. Pin badge that's from the RNLI. put that in a pin badge slot. Oh, nice enamelled earring. See the swirly patterns on that? That's really nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's an artisan piece, no doubt. Hopefully that one's got a pair. Stretch bracelet. Plastic beads. Quite heavy though for plastic. Yeah, it needs restringing. I think because it's plastic, we're going to pop that one in craft. We've got enough to do. And another little baggie. What have we got in here? Oh, they're nice. Clip-on earrings. They're both missing the bottom stone, which is a shame. Yeah, both of them missing the bottom stone. So they can go for rhinestone harvest as well, or repair. Things are both missing the same stone. You've got, bracelet is well and truly caught up on this thing. Accessorized bracelets. Set of 3 accessorized friendship bracelets. One of them's missing a stone, and that one's missing a stone, so that one's not really any good, but the other 2 are absolutely fine. So they can be tax-free, £8.33. Well, there was 3. Apparently there was 4. Now there can be 2. They can be sold as they are. And we've got a bracelet with, oh, elephants. These beads are in the shape of elephants. This is some of the plating's worn off. So we'll cut that up and we'll have the elephants out of there. That'll be a lovely one. Nice little project. This is a gift aid item. Let's see what's in it. These are, oh, definitely wooden beads. A large strand of wooden beads designed in Australia by a company called Holiday. Well, we try and sell those just as they are. Oh, this is one of these with magnetic hematite in it. Yeah. And my phone cutter again. That's another single earring. I'll put that on the earring pile. Couple more earrings for the earring pile. We'll see what we can match up at the end. And some little, it's probably part of a necklace, but some little bezel set bits of red glass. Very pretty. See if that has any more parts to it. And another single earring. Another part for rhinestone harvesting. And bring more bits out. Oh, these are pretty beads. That is very pretty. Needs a bit of fandangling. Some of the beads are not facing the right direction, but that is, you see how sparkly that is. That's really nice. I think I'm going to put that on the upcycling because it just needs a bit of, that dangles wrong. I think with a little bit of messing around, that will be absolutely fine. Oh, look at that big yellow pendant. That's a nice piece. And a bead. Put that in the bead pile. A pearly earring. And another magnetic bracelet. Super. And we've definitely got a thing for these magnetic bracelets. Another magnetic bracelet. This one's got a little bit of wear to it. Yep. Oh, it's got a name. You've got a name on you. It says, oh, it says stainless steel. There you go. Like that, I can have a bit of a clean. This is a mother of pearl. It's got a very big holes at either end, and someone's tried to cover them up with quite small bead caps. I think that would look good with some really much bigger bead caps on it. So we'll try and do something with that. Here, single earring, and just adds another single earring for pairing up. Little handmade bracelet, and go and craft, and a stretchy pearl bracelet that can go for cutting up. Bead, 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 bead. That's a pair of peking glass, and I had a piece of jewellery with some peking glass missing a little while ago. So beads, I'll see if I can match that up. Oh, this is a sparkler. Ah. It's a broken sparkler. Bear with me a second. That goes there, like that. And then you'll have a complete necklace and all the sparkles are there. Oh, isn't that? Needs a bit of a polish up. Oh, that can be mended. Another bead. That can definitely be mended. Single earring. Bead, bead, bead. And this big peacock bracelet. Wow, that's a chunker, and quite weighty as well. That can be, we'll try and sell that one as it is. A button. We'll put that in craft. Bead. And that is a tie-pin stud. Put that on the side. Oh, and a pendant with, needs a bit of a clean as well. A black pendant. Put that to one side. That could be found oh, this is a large metal bangle. You see the engraving work in it. It's got some rust around here, but it's got some really nice engraving in it. I'm going to have a go at cleaning that up, because that is very, I mean, it's real chonker, but it's very heavy, but it's really pretty. So I'm going to give that a good clean and see what it looks like. That might be a keeper even if it comes out well. We've got some beads, a single red heart enamelled earring, more beads, and we've had one like just like this, but the other one had a charm on it that can go and craft. Single earring, not gold. You a bead, or are you just a little? Yeah, that's just a little star. Blob of wood, not sure why. Some bits of wood. Hi, sorry, I think my camera cut out again. So we're back with the final part of this large bag. Here we have a really pretty enamel panel bracelet, and the elastic's gone. So that can go in the recycling box to be restrung. This chonker has got some wear to some of the beads, but there's some lovely big beads on there. So we'll, yeah, this one's missing some rhinestones. We'll cut that up and reuse some of those beads. And, oh, another chonker, elastic's completely gone. This is like a clothy bead and it's coming unraveled, so we'll chop that one up and reuse some of those beads. Oh, and we have a tangle. Let's just cut this tag out and see if that helps with getting this untangled. Not quite sure what's going on here. And just bear with me a second. This, not sure if I've got two necklaces here or just one necklace. That's, I'll do that, that might help. Oh, this is a multi-strand. Okay, well, I'll do this off camera, but we've got a a necklace here, which is a multi-strand. It's got some nice beads on it. That's a nice big crackle bead, and those are cat's eye type beads. Some nice beads on it. It's a bit loose on its thread. Thread is definitely starting to give, so we'll cut that one up and we'll reuse the chain and reuse the beads, and I'll get it free from this. I think this was originally a brooch, but it's I'm not 100% sure what that was, but it's got a large bead missing, so that can go in craft. Oh, I might have done it. Nearly there, nearly there. Right, and then we have another pearly necklace. Thread's completely given up on it. Stuck into it is a chain. I'll try and get this apart. It's got a little butterfly on it, a little cute little butterfly. There we go. So that can be cut up and the beads can be saved from that. And someone will like that, I'm quite sure, so that could be sold as it is. We've got a pair of clip-on earrings. Oh, pearls falling out of it. Pearls missing. And they've gone completely green at the back. Ugh. Okay. I don't think we're going to clean them up. I think they can just go. Oh, I remember these from the 70s. They were very popular. Show my age here. This is a Gemini ring in stainless steel. They were very popular. Adjustable as well. Needs knocking back into shape. And it's got a few dings in it as well. We'll knock that back into shape and see how it looks once it's round again. Takes you back. Then this green multi-strand necklace. This also is letting go on its thread. So we'll cut that up for the beads and save the chain as well. I'm sure we can find a use for that. A very small stretchy that has got no stretch left in it really. But very pretty sparkly glass beads. So they'll be useful. And oh, a cloisonne earring on its own. Very pretty. We'll see if that's got a friend. And a green enamelled earring. No maker. We'll see if that's got a friend. Bit of cork. And a scarf pin. Scarf ring. Vintage. And bead, and this bracelet, a vintage bracelet, lots of rhinestones, very pretty. Clasp is broken. Quite a few of the rhinestones are actually, you see that one's actually broken inside. Yeah, and some of them are quite dead. So I think that really is beyond, it's very pretty, but I think it's beyond repair really. That's seen better days. That one can go and craft. Someone can save some of the rhinestones. Another scarf clip with a resin, looks like a flower encased in resin. Put that on a scarf clip pile. And this is an enamelled breast cancer awareness pin. Very sweet. It's a style I haven't seen before. And that's okay. Put that to one side. Single earring, glass beads, another single earring, which we'll do some matching up in a bit. I'm not sure that that's an earring, but sparkly bits. A pin badge, which says British Red Cross. A red pin badge. We'll put that in a pin badge lot. Bit of fused art glass pendant. That's pretty. We'll find a chain and pop that on it. And one earring. That can go in. I'll see if the other earring turns up. A couple of beads. Button. And single earring. Not silver, but quite a pretty one. Bit of broken glass. Pearl. Another single earring. Oh, it's a sparkler, isn't it? Got a few stones missing. Stone missing there, stone missing there, stone missing there. So that could just go for rhinestone harvest. I quite like that earring. Single. See if it pairs up. And another single earring. A little sparkler. And a little love heart. Don't think that's silver. Sweet. We can use that as a charm. Another single earring. Let's put all these single earrings to one side. That's sparkly bead, but it's lost its coating on the back, so unfortunately no use. And a cabochon that's also peeling. And here we go, the last of this bag. Some random beads. We've got all the small bits coming out. Brass bangle. That's quite nice. It's dented. You see it's all going in just there. Yep, that's dented. Don't see how I can straighten that out. So that can go in craft. Another brass bangle. Oh, that's nice. Yep, that can go in a little stack of brass bangles. And a pink enamelled bangle. Plating's worn off on the inside, so that can go in craft. A huge red bead. I think it's wooden. Not sure. I'm going to put that aside. I think it might be an early plastic, but I'm going to put it aside and see if I can work out what it's made of. This is another enamelled bangle. That can go in a job lot of bangles. And that is a mother of pearl, but it's got so many chips to the mother of pearl that can go in craft. Bit of plastic. We've got a little pot of beads. Little pot of beads. This is a broken necklace. You can see the rest of it in there. And a mountain of blue glass seed beads. They're rather pretty colour. Oh, that was obviously a necklace. Lots of thread in there from that. And these yellow beads are clay and glass. Nice beads. Nice heavyweight beads. So we'll keep all of those beads. And we'll possibly remake that yellow beaded necklace. Put that in upcycling. That is part of, I was thinking had something in there. Part of something. I'll put that in craft. Hair clip. Vintage hair clip made in France. Lots of over gluing and discoloration. I think that's had it really. This is a stretchy bracelet. It's still stretchy, but yeah, not brilliant. I think we'll put that into cut it up pile. Some bits of a broken bracelet. They didn't go together. They can go in craft. A little bit of chain. I'll find my magnet. Not magnetic, so maybe we'll test that for silver. That's a large hole bead. Very difficult to use them when they're that big. Or maybe it's a part of a scarf ring. Pop that in craft. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Single earring, see if you've got a pair. And a bangle. That's got quite a lot of wear to that, so that can go in craft. Those bits can go in craft. They were glued onto something. Probably find the rest of that in a minute. Pair of earrings. Nice blue enamelled earrings. A little bit of wear to the backs, but they're absolutely fine. Give them a clean and put them with new backs, and that will be a nice pair of vintage earrings. Do something with those. And another pair of earrings in a little baggie. Just a little hoop with a sparkle. They can be cleaned up. Another scarf clip. Missing quite a few rhinestones, so that can just go from rhinestone harvest. Oh, there's another one of those. We've had several of these. Always useful. Pop them on pendants, make them into earrings. Lots of uses. So, put them to one side. We'll do something with those. Not sure what that is. Maybe it was some sort of scarf thing. Not sure. Odd bit of metal. Oh, there's the other one of those earrings. There's the other one of those. Very bizarre. 99 pence. Vintage. I bet you they're from the 70s or 80s. We'll get them mended. And where was I? Oh, this is a pretty necklace. See those beads? They're lovely. Absolutely lovely. This that's coming out of there. Either I glue that back in there or I upcycle this into a bracelet. Perfect length, really. Time you put a clasp on there. That would be lovely. I'll have a little think about that, whether I'm going to glue this end cap back together or convert it. I might try it on, see what it looks like as a necklace and make a decision. That's a nice thing. Bead. Another single earring. That's a small seashell ring. Very dainty, very pretty. Put that on the sell it as it is pile. That earring has got lots of plating loss and bead loss, so that can go for Rhinestone Harvest. Well, that's a pretty little pendant. That's sweet. We'll pop that onto a chain and that can just be reused. We've got some beads knocking around. That's a single earring. This ring is, I'm not sure, broken, and it's got a lot of plating loss. It's a real sparkler, isn't it? Beads are lovely. I think we should test them and see if that's a garnet. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll test that, see if it's a garnet. Right, what have we got here? We've got a nice pendant. Nice pendant. Looks to have all of its stones, so we'll just pop that on a chain. And we have another bone china brooch. Again, broken, chipped. Be nice to find one that isn't. Earring. Bead. £5 price ticket. And that's a pin badge, a little enamelled pin badge, quite sweet. Be sold as it is. Part of a bracelet. Can go. This is a phone charm. A lot of plating loss, and it's also lost some stones. That would have been nice with little sandals. Really cute, but you're gonna find a light blue stone exactly that shade and size. It's going to be a bit of a long shot, so that can go for Rhinestone Harvest. A earring. Put that for pairing up. More beads. And more beads. Oh, and that's one on the floor. Let's get these beads up. And they can just go in the bead box. We've got a pretty pendant, very sparkly. That again can just go onto a pendant necklace, and that can just be sold as it is. And a green pendant. Not so keen on that one, but we'll try it. I'll find some chains and we'll give it a whirl. A single earring. That's a broken brooch. Looks like it's got all its stones. Put that in broken brooches. And that's a key pendant. Probably in pewter, quite a matte colour. Interesting, looks like it's got a Maltese cross down there. I'll probably find a use for that. Oh, all these little bits. Not sure what that is. Put that in craft. We've had a bit like this with stripy. I think it was a different shape. Put that in single earrings. Another bit of the broken brooch, a earring back with no bit, one single earring, another single earring, beads. That plastic is cracked through there, so I'm going to throw that away. That would have been, had a cabochon or something on there, but it's just empty now. Bead, bead, bead. Yeah, single earring with a dolphin. Oh, that's nice. We can make that into a charm if it hasn't got a pair. Another single earring. That's a... I have no idea what that is. Oh well. We'll pop it in craft. Single earring. Oh, we used to give those on wedding days when I was a young girl. A nice little bird. That can become a charm. That was probably an earring once, but it's lost its back. Go and craft. Oh, that's nice. A cloisonne puffed heart earring, single earring. If that hasn't got a partner, that can certainly either become a pendant or a charm. Yep. Single earring. Oh, this is I've worked out these are wine glass charms, but they've been overstretched and broken. So that's a corkscrew. So that can just be used as a charm. Nice pendant. It's got all its stones. So that can go to wait for a chain. Pearl. No idea. That looks like a button. A bead. A cabochon, but not a very nice one. Pick up some more beads while we're at it. Lots of random beads in here. Another cabochon. Oh, an owl. Oh, he's cute, isn't he? We're definitely upcycled. You reused him. Single earring. A very squished out of shape ring. Bit for craft. Another single earring. A sparkly bit on a loop that could become a charm. Oh, a sun that can become a charm. And a piece of abalone. Oh, that was a pendant at one point. It's a little bit scratched, so I think, yeah, it's got some scratches on the abalone as well. A little bit worn. They can go and craft. A piece of abalone. I'll put that to one side. It might find its mate at some point. Bit of chain. Another one of those wine glass charms. And another one of those wine glass charms with grapes on. So we can maybe even do a charm bracelet with all of these wine related charms. Might be a nice thing. That's a pendant. Not silver. We can put that on a chain. That's very sparkly. And then what have we got here? Bit of a cufflink. Oh, that's sweet. It's got the sun and a bird. It's obviously a seascape scene. It's really tiny. I like that. That can become a charm. One for some bits for the craft bag. Bit of an earring. Earring back. Broken earring. Bit of a sun catcher. Single earrings. Pull them out. Pull out all the single earrings. That's a little bit of agate, I think. I'm pretty sure that's a bit of gemstone. Yeah, pretty sure that's a bit of agate. We'll use that as a little charm. Single earring. Close accessories tag, a bit of an earring, and another single earring, broken earring, I've got quite a few beads in here we can pull out. More beads. It's a bit of rubbish. And not a bead. Dropped another bead on the floor. Bead, 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 bead. That's a lot of single earrings, single beads. And then we'll pull out some bits that are obviously going to go in craft. Some bead caps. It's part of a watch strap. I've got some daisy spacers in here. They can go in my bead collection. They can always be reused. That definitely looks like it. Just check that earring back isn't gold. Nope, tarnished. And that earring is also tarnished. So no treasures in there. Right, let's have a little look at all these earrings that we've got and see what we can do with them. Single earrings. Okay, I shall do some pairing up and I'll come back to you when I've done. Right, so these pieces are all going to be found chains. Ignore the bits, but the pendants are all going to be found chains and be used as pendants again. These 2 pairs of earrings can be made back to earrings. This little part here will all be taken off of their wine charms or earrings, and they will all be used as charms, so they can be reused. And this little pearl here is what will end up in craft. They're all single earrings, and a lot of them are stud earrings, and they're just not for me, so we'll pass them on. So all in all, quite a good haul. Thank you for joining me for this final part, and I'll say goodbye. Thank you very much. Bye bye.